What if Female Deku was Mommy Longlegs? Part 5. That's where we left off. All for One knows of the existence or of someone within the vicinity of the Poppy Playtime area. One of his Nobu's factories was blown up, he's quite mad, but now the heroes are now investigating. And All for One thinks, depending on how many men they sent, like what heroes they sent, he may get involved himself. So we go to All for One meeting up with the Yellow V. Master, what are you doing here? Tomura Shigaraki, yes. I've come to tell you, we'll be attacking the Poppy Playtime factory. Why, sir? No one's there. Wrong. Apparently some people that wish to go against me are there. And the heroes are now investigating. So this is a perfect opportunity to take two birds out with one stone. Once the heroes are tired after defeating everyone there, we'll be able to clean them up quite swiftly. Genius idea, Master. Yes. Now prepare your allies. We'll be going there shortly. As we go to Mommy Longlegs. How is everything? The preparations, I mean. Oh, yes, Mommy Longlegs. So, all the security cameras, the doors, I've also managed to fix some of the other stuff. The barrels are strategically placed all over the place as ordered. I don't know why. You told me to do that. You'll find out later. Very well. Also, PJ Pillar is currently in his room snacking on some delicious limbs. Apparently. Why isn't there been a lack of limbs lately? Simple. You know those people that came in about a week ago? Yes. There was quite a few of them, and PJ Pillar kind of took all of their body parts and all that to his room. So he has had a little bit of a stash, I would say. That explains it. Kissy Missy, Mom, and Huggy Wuggy are currently fighting again over what new movie to see. So the usual. Yes. Is there anything else you want to know? Can you check the security cameras right behind you, Bunzo? As he looks over, as he sees cars and all that approaching in front. Yes. It seems we have company. Prepare the games. What do you mean, the games? Why, of course, we're gonna have surprises for them. Inform the others as well. Okay. What should I do about the mini Huggies? Prepare to set them free. Why set them free, ma'am? It's gonna take forever to catch them. Because it's going to be fun to see how the heroes deal with them. And she laughs. Very well, ma'am. I'll also offer them a extra meal tomorrow if they complete the job. As Bunzo looks away. Also, I got some information. Did you talk to Poppy? Yes, I had a good chat with her. All right. Wait, you actually talked to Poppy? Yes. That's a surprise. What? The fact that she was someone that worked here, I was someone that worked here. To be fair point, most of us were. Now, changing subjects. Who's here? What heroes do you think are here? By the looks of it, we've got some top-tier heroes. Obviously suspicious of this place. Probably because someone tipped them off. Who do you think tipped them off? I know exactly who did. The person that owns this factory. And if we play our cards right, he'll show up here today. Ooh, seriously? Yes. And we'll have our revenge. Now anyway, go ahead and commence the defenses. Alright. Commencing the defenses. As several of the car as several of the doors slam shut as the heroes were about to enter. It seems someone is here. They just slammed the door shut on us. As Endeavor's like, move it. As he burns through the door. As he walks in. As he's the first to enter. As a bunch of barrels falls on him. Crushing him, but not killing him. Oh, that's gotta hurt. As they're surprised. Did he just get crushed by barrels? Apparently so. As he's like, mind having a little hand? As he throws a barrel off him. Oh, of course, as they start helping him. As they look over, as they saw there was just a stack of barrels. It must have gotten knocked over when you, burnt through the door. That's what you get for being such a, stupid? Yeah, I would say that. So, as they continue going through the factory, moving towards their main objective of finding Mommy Longlegs and the others. As we go to Mommy Longlegs, who's currently going into the little room Kissy Missy and Huggy Wuggy are watching a movie on. Excuse me, you two, but we have some uninvited guests. As both of them turn around. Uninvited who? Oh, just the typical heroes, I would say. As both of them, will we get to take them out? Why, of course. After all, didn't you want to fight some heroes? Yes. You'll have to wait, though. The mini Huggy Wuggies have already wanted their turn. Fine, we'll wait. I've also informed PJ or Pugapillar about them being here. Seriously? Why do you inform him? He has enough limbs to eat. Oh, trust me, he's sneaky. I don't even know how he gets around this place. I turn around and he's there, like, everywhere. It's like he has his own secret route through the building. It's starting to creep me out, to be honest. Coming from you? That's surprising. Because you're everywhere. True and not true. But PJ Pillar literally knows his way around this place too well. As Kissy Missy and Huggy Wuggy look at each other. Fair point. As both of them move towards getting ready waiting for their turn. As we go back to the heroes are roaming through the building. Where do you think they're at? I don't know. Whoever is here, we got a tip that there were several villains here. So let's just keep moving. As there were like 3 routes people could go. Aizawa, All Might, and several others went the other way. Endeavor, Mirako, and some others went the other way. And the final way, the yellow V pops in through a portal. Okay, who's going first? As I am, as as Spitter steps through. As soon as he walks through, he looks up, and he sees Pugapillar holding a barrel. Night-night. As he drops the heavy barrel, squishing the lizard person, the yellow V, to death. As the rest come through, and all they see is Spitter dead. Who killed Spitter? As they look around, but they see no one. As we go to the vent where PJ Pugapillar is laughing. Oh, that was fun. I wonder if I can get another one with a barrel. As he goes off into the vents. As we go to Endeavor's crew, which being Mirko and several other heroes, as they're walking through. As then they hear these noises. What's that? As they look around, as Endeavor lights the place. As the intercoms turn on for the entire area. It seems you'll fallen right into my trap. As Mommy Longlegs is surprised. Now, unfortunately, one of you teams needs to get eliminated first. And it was a tough decision out of the 3 teams that came. But I've chosen Team 2. Such unlucky people. Mini Huggy Wuggies, will you please do the task? As then all as Team 2 looks up as they hear laughing. As they look up and they just see a barrage of barrels just hitting people left and right, squishing them to death. Endeavor makes a shield trying to protect and melting the lava, melting it into like molten metal. Oh, we can't have any Cheetos now, can we? Bunzo, do you mind? Why, of course not. As Bunzo triggers the explosive set under Team 2's feet, as the entire hallway explodes. As, of course, none of the mini Huggy Wuggies got hurt in the explosion as they crawled into the vents. As after all, I had played the second game, and they are fast. So, they're fine. As we go to Team 1, who just heard the explosion, it seems like the other heroes were taken out. We must stop these crazy villains, All Might says. Don't worry, we can take them out. They shouldn't be that hard. We just need to find where they're at. As we go back to the LOV, who's currently like Team 3, as they're just walking through, they see like a statue where Huggy Wuggy's just standing. Oh, it's just a statue. Okay. How about this? We split up. Mr. Compress, Toga, and twice you go that way. Me, Dobby, and Kurgiri will head this way. Very well, as both of them split up. Just saying, the worst idea you can make. As Huggy Wuggy moves from his spot, which team to go after? How about this? I go for the ones that went left. You go for the ones that went right. I can actually agree with you for once on this. Let's go. As they both split up, one heading each direction. Ugh. As Toga starts complaining. Come on, Mr. Compress. Why do we have to go this way? Can't we just head with Shigaraki? No, we need to cover the ground and we need to find the people that are around here. He gave us a job, we need to do it. Oh, come on. As she turns around and asks twice. Twice? Twice? Has he just disappeared? Now where could he have gone? As she turns and finds Twice's corpse on the other side. What happened to you? Compress, come look at this. As he looks over, as all he sees is Mr. Compress's head rolling. As she looks terrified, as she looks up and she sees Kissy Missy. Oh, look at this. It looks like I got the easy prey. As Toga starts to run. Where do you think you're going? As Kissy Missy rushes at Toga. Where do you think you're going? You're making this a bit more fun? Alright, I'll play along. She keeps running. As Molly Longlegs is watching. Okay, so Team 1 has pretty much been cut in half. Let's check on the heroes. As she goes over to the heroes on the camera. So where are the mini Huggy Wuggies and PJ right now? PJ is unknown. The mini Huggy Wuggies are on their way to deal with the heroes. Okay, what about the strategic plan? Oh yes. It seems like we had blocked their path with barrels. They should be approaching it any time now. Again, why did you have me block that pathway with barrels? When the door was stuck, I needed something to block it. Okay, I see why now. As they approach, why are there barrels blocking our path? The detective says. As Aizawa steps up, the doors are probably stuck and they needed something to block our path. As everyone looks at him. How do you know that? It's obviously the door sparking. As they look at the door. Oh. Yeah, that probably explains it. Alright, let's move these barrels, as several of the cops and all that start moving the barrels. This is gonna take forever, as one of the cops was unlucky enough to open one of the barrels, as one of the Miggy Huggy Wuggies come out and start eating his face. As all of them look at him, as more Miggy Huggy Wuggies jump out and start killing cops and heroes. As All Might Eraserhead and the detective get together, fighting off the Miggy Huggy Wuggies. As we go back to Team 1, the Yellow V, we go to Toga, to where she is currently hanging upside down. Oh, come on now. No more games, no more messing around. Just kill me, get this over with. As she's missing an arm. Oh, you're no fun. As she just tosses her up in the air, getting diced by the ceiling fan. As PJ Pillar comes in. You gonna finish that? What in the world? No, I'm not gonna finish that. She just got diced in the mincemeat. Of course, there couldn't be, and there's an old friend that came to visit. And who was that? Why, it's Catnap, of course. Wait, what? Catnap? I thought he was still in stasis. Oh no, he's not in stasis. He's currently munching on, I think Dobby right now. But I thought Huggy Wuggy was going after them. Yeah, he's currently passed out on the floor in the hallway. As Kissy Missy puts her hand to the face. He got knocked out by Catnap's gas, didn't he? Yes. Anyway, I believe, he should be dealing with the rest of them any moment now. As we go to Catnap, who's just barreling over and eating Shigaraki's corpse. As Kurgiri attempts to teleport away, as Catnap holds his metal plate. I don't think so. Mommy Longlegs wants to speak with you. As he drags Kurigiri away. As we go back to the heroes, being only like 3 of them left. All Might, Aizawa, and the detective with his gun. As the main Huggy Wuggies had been injured and fallen back. Not after killing most of Squad 1. So, I feel bad for them. Wait, no, I don't. I'm the storyteller. As they make it over into the main area, main room, as they just see Kurigiri get thrown onto the floor by a big cat. Purple cat. You must be the main villain here, as All Might shows up his fists. Don't blame me. I'm not here on my own, you know. As both Kissy Missy and Huggy Wuggy come in from separate doors. I thought you were asleep. What? You thought I was asleep? No. He just threw me into the utility room until he let me out. But PJ, but PJ said you were. Don't think of it too hard. He threw me in the utility room. PJ Pillar only saw me trip. And his gas was around. Actually, that makes sense where he got that from. Okay. As Molly Long speaks over the intercom, it seems everyone but one person has arrived. As the heroes look confused. As Kurigiri opens up, revealing All for One coming out. Yes. Now listen. You creatures are the first I created. You will listen and obey me. As all of them start laughing, everyone, the mini Huggy Wuggies, PJ Pillar, Kissy Missy, Huggy Wuggy, Catnap, all laugh at All for One. You think you control us? No, we have our own free will. Then I'll just simply destroy you, as he sends an air cannon, sending Huggy Wuggy flying back through the hall. Also sent Kissy Missy through the hall, as he shuts both the doors with his black tentacles. As Catnap attempts to release his gas in the room, but all for one, use an electric quark, igniting the gas and exploding, sending Catnap to the wall. You heroes had a hard time with these. They're such easy to defeat. They are just prototypes, nothing compared to my Nomu. As then, All for One just gets his head knocked off by an extended arm. Oh, really? Just stupid Nomu, then. Then I hope you didn't mind having your head exploded. As Bunzo appears next to them, All Might, Aizawa, and the detective look at them. Now, unfortunately, we can't have any witnesses here. So if you don't mind, it looks like your friends behind you have perished already. As All Might looks around, and Aizawa and the detective had been killed by PJ Pugpillar, who currently is eating one of their heads and just scatters away as soon as All Might turns around. You evil! As he goes to try to squash Mommy Longlegs, the biggest barrel comes out the roof and squishing him. How long did you make this? I didn't make it. Who did? As Catnap finally recovered, I said that thing ages ago. And it now goes off? What do you mean? I had planned to squish everyone with the big barrel. And it didn't even have a lid. I filled it with magma. How did the magma not spill through? It's concentrated metal. It's not that hard. Alright. Well, everything's settled. Now, who shall our next victim be? As all of them are now in the same room. And that's where I'm going to end What If Female Deku Was Mommy Longlegs. I hope y'all enjoyed. Make sure to like and subscribe.